Hi, this is Rashmi from the Department of MSc Data Science. The project that I had worked on is exploratory data analysis on Covid-19 dataset. There is an obvious concern globally regarding the fact about the emerging novel coronavirus as a worldwide public health threat, as the outbreak of COVID 19 causes by the severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus 2 progresses within China and beyond. Rapidly available data are needed to guide strategies for suitable awareness and intervention. The following project is an analysis on COVID-19 dataset. This analysis will address some of the questions which everyone should be aware of. The dataset used is from a GitHub open source and is updated on timely basis. The libraries used are Pandas and NumPy for sorting and analysis and Plotly for visualization. Pandas. Pandas is an open source Python library providing high performance, easy to use data structures and data manipulation tools for Python programming. Its key data structure is called data frame. Data frames allow you to store and manipulate tabular data in rows of observation and columns of variables. Python in Pandas is used in a wide range of fields like academic and commercial, also finance, economics, statistics, analytics, and etc. NumPy. NumPy, which stands for Numerical Python, is a library consisting of multi-dimensional array objects and a collection of routines for processing these arrays. Using NumPy, mathematical and logical operations on arrays can be performed. Plotly. The Plotly Python library is an interactive, open source plotting library that supports over 40 unique chart types covering a wide range of statistical, financial, geographical, statistic, and three-dimensional use cases. Plotly enables Python users to create beautiful interactive web-based visualizations. Under preparation of data, we first import the required packages we had looked into, create columns that are required for analysis, replace the data points only if required, and fill the missing values accordingly. Summary of the notebook. The notebook contains an area graph containing the number of confirmed deaths, recovered, and active cases over time. Line chart showing recovery and mortality rate of over time. Line chart with number of countries or regions to which COVID-19 spread. And map showing countries with confirmed cases, countries with deaths reported and recovered cases. And bar chart showing top 20 countries with confirmed cases, deaths reported, recovered cases, active cases, number of deaths per 100 confirmed cases, and also table with big background gradient that shows top 50 countries by recovered cases and 15 countries by deaths reported. Some of the visualizations are: this shows an area graph containing the number of confirmed cases, deaths reported, and active cases over time. The count variable here shows the number of confirmed cases. These are some maps showing the countries with confirmed cases, countries with deaths reported, and countries with recovered reported. This shows the line chart with the recovery and mortality rate over time. And you can see that the recovery per 100 cases is more compared to the deaths reported, which is in the red line. It shows bar graph of top 20 countries with confirmed cases and recovered cases. And most of the confirmed cases is in US, Brazil and India. And the recovered cases is in Brazil, US and India. These are some of the references that you can go through. Let us now look into the code. First of all, we import all the packages that is required. The color palettes are the color assigned for confirmed deaths, recovered and active cases. In order to ignore the warnings, we import the warnings library. We read the CSV file that is present in the URL, which contains a dataset from GitHub and view head part of the table. In this cell, we update the values of active column as confirmed deaths, recovered number of cases. Then replace the country or region value from mainland to China, which makes it easier to call. And fill the NA values, that is not available values for province or state, to space, and NA values of cases to 0. To find the number of cases we have in the ship, we use count function with the province or state that has the following ship names. We can see that there are no values available. Here we create a variable China and row, which contains where China contains all the records with country or region is equal to China and remaining records in row. Table.count gives the total number of records present. China.count gives the total number of records with country or region as China, and row.count gives the records of countries other than China. Now we create latest table, that is having the records with latest date. We do this by finding the maximum of dates, and same with China and row is done. Now we look into the head part of all the 3 tables. Now we create a table in which we group the values by country and has the features confirmed, deaths, recovered, and active. And same is done for 2 other tables and grouped by the province. And then view the first 5 records of each table. Here we create a table TEM that has the values grouped by country or province. In this cell, we group the cases by date and find the maximum values for each column. Now we create an area chart by summing up the column values according to the data. px.area creates an area chart. Here px is a variable assigned for plot lay. You can see that the area chart with cases recovered, deaths, and active, and the count variable here shows the total number of confirmed cases. Recovery and mortality rate is shown using the line chart by dividing the number of deaths by number of confirmed cases and then multiplying it with 100, and the same is done by recovered cases. We can see that the number of deaths per 100 confirmed cases is very low compared to the number of recovered cases per 100 confirmed cases, which is shown in the green line. To find the number of places to which Covid-19 spread, we find the number of records where the confirmed cases is not 0 and group the country by date. Then find unique values and count them. We can see that the number of places to which it is spreading has increased over time. We use a choropleth function to create the maps for total number of confirmed cases, for deaths reported, and recovered cases. Here we create a bar chart that shows the top 20 countries with confirmed cases, deaths reported, recovered cases and active cases, and also number of deaths per 100 confirmed cases. This shows the top 50 countries sorted according to the number of recovered cases. The background gradient makes it easy to find the maximum value. We can see that Brazil has the highest number of recovered cases, and US has the confirmed deaths and active cases. And the mortality rate is high in Italy and France. This shows the top 15 countries with deaths reported using the background gradient, which is sorted according to the number of deaths, and the maximum number of deaths is reported in US. Hope this analysis on COVID-19 dataset will address some of the questions which everyone should be aware of. Thank you.